Huh? What happened? Oh.
What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? This is Awkward Beginners TV with my partner, my sidekick, my OG, man, my real to real partner, man. We on here doing this shit live, man. It's Tuesday morning, man. We come to talk that shit. Come to talk that shit, man. What's going
Already,
down?
already, already.
What's going down, big? What's going down, big league, man?
Man, I can't call it, man. Bunch of shit in this world. You know what it is, man.
Yeah, man. I see
All
you
kind of
got your
stuff going on, man. Hey, let me say this: free Wendy. It's
Free
free,
Wendy for
free
shit
Wendy,
show,
man. They
man.
say that, man.
Hey, tell me this, man.
Yeah, what
How the
up?
hell? How the hell they got Wendy Williams in the crazy hospital and Orlando Brown's running around here acting the goddamn fool on everybody's platforms, man? What the heck? What the heck is up with that shit, man?
Oh, cause he ain't worth enough money.
That may be the problem. Did you did you hear? Did
He ain't
you?
worth enough money. That's all it is, man. If he listen, all of a sudden he hit the lotto, he's worth some meals. They'll snatch him up too. One thing
This
about it,
nigga, this nigga talking about having sex with Diddy, talking about he done had sex with Busta Rhymes, Bow
right,
Wow.
right.
Man, he might got more shit. He might got more men. He might got more men under his belt, man, than we got women, man, put together. This nigga, man, he talking about he done hit every damn near every man in the industry, man. What's up with this dude?
Well, man, man, I'm gonna tell you this, bro. Like, I would say I'm P rich. If I'm P rich, he D
Yes, sir.
rich. That's
Oh yeah,
bad.
for real.
That's bad, bro. Like that's bad on so many different levels, man. Like, I don't know. I don't take nothing dudes say really serious and stuff. You know what I mean? How can you? You
But are
know,
these
people are playing
platforms
them for content. You know what I mean?
are these platforms getting desperate though? Are they getting desperate for content? Why are they? Why would they
I mean,
even pick?
it says a lot about your platform if you're not on nothing like that, and you gotta all of a sudden have people like Orlando Brown on your show.
When you
Like that
know
means
he
you're
gonna
doing horrible.
when you know he gonna come on there with that bullshit.
Yeah, that
You
means you're
know it.
doing horrible, bro. You ain't doing good in the streamer. Like if you got to reach to Orlando Brown, come on, man. He's the most controversial liar that there is out there, man.
Yeah, for real, man, for
You know what I
real.
mean?
For real, and he's been on everybody's stuff, man. He's been on Art of Dialogue. He's been on Cam Capone. He's been on No Jumper. He's been on the what's that called?
That
The
lets you
what's
know what they really be on, man. Because I'm like, give me the chance to have a big platform on there. I'm gonna tell you in advance, Orlando, you're not welcome. There's nothing I want to do with you. I seen the stages, the shows, the stuff you done in Vegas, on YouTube, and all that bum behavior. Not with none of them shenanigans. Matter of fact, he come on my show, he'll get packed out. So like,
right,
I wouldn't even sign up to have nobody like that, bro, to do any type of conversation with. He ain't even taking himself serious, bro. So how am I gonna try to have you on my platform and take you serious when you're not even taking yourself serious?
right. You come on here with
You
that
know?
bullshit.
Right.
I'm gonna come looking for you. I'm gonna be out there looking for you. I don't care where you
Yeah,
stay.
because it's like the minute you interact with dude, he's gonna have all kind of spent off stories out there about you. You know what I mean? Like it ain't gonna be right, bro. It's like not a normal one-on-one encounter with dude. I feel like, you know.
Hey, but he went on this one platform, and old boy said he went to the bathroom, and when he came back, the nigga started acting weird as hell. He started talking about all type of crazy shit, man.
Yeah, he
So,
must hit that sugar bush or something.
man, he wouldn't hit that pookie
Change his
stick.
life.
He
Yeah.
wouldn't there to hit that pookie stick, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that could be
Hey,
that too, man. You know, a lot of these cats is maneuvering. They moving different, bro.
hey,
What up?
let me ask you a question, man. Tell me what you think about this, man. All of a sudden, you got loose cannon. He's going at the game now.
Mm,
How do you feel about that? A week ago, he was just lying, talking about how he took off on jail felony. You know what
right.
I'm saying? So how do you feel about him saying that that he gonna beat up the game and he gonna expose them and all of this stuff, man? How do you feel about that?
I think it's all propaganda, bro. I mean,
No,
just be 1,000. Like, first of all, you're dealing with the game's manager one on one. You got a type of business ship with him, right? Business relationship with dude. Then
Yep.
you turn around and disrespect his other side, other business he got going on outside of the business you got going on with him. So I
Right.
think if I was whack, I would have a problem with that. First of all,
Most
now if
definitely.
whack don't have a problem with it, that means whack gave him the authority
That's what
to
I'm
go ahead
saying.
and attack him.
Because you got to think about it. Wax with him all the time. They together
Yeah,
all
yeah.
the time. They
So
was in
so it could be like it's coward. Like if whack,
right.
if I'm gonna say this right now, and it's just me, this is my opinion. If
Hmm.
Wack gave him the okay to go ahead and do that and get on dude's heels, he's a coward
He
because
dead wrong.
he couldn't deal with him himself because he's mad because when Jimmy came out there,
Right.
you
He
know what I'm
dead
saying?
wrong for
So
that. If
yeah, he's
that's what
mad.
he.
Right. So to get his get back, he let loose Cooch go. Right now, the thing is,
Right.
bro, that's a coward move. Now you got this man fighting your battles not only with your artist, a person you're doing business with, but a person you may have a friendship with. So I would
Right.
say wax a coward for that, man. And
And
I wouldn't
it,
approve of Loose Cooch doing that. You gonna drag my artist I'm managing, trying to take away from the integrity, not just my artist, but my business. Oh, I have a problem with that, bro, because you're messing with my money then.
right.
You
And
saying something about the game's about to drop an album, bro. So why you trying to backdoor this dude and make his numbers go down? It's
right.
not gonna bring his numbers up.
Right. Right.
Not that type of behavior.
And he remember he just did that with Jail Felony, man. And Jail Felony said, man, I never seen this dude before in my life. And it seemed like he's starting to do that a lot lately, man. He's making up stories. He's stealing people's he's stealing people, he's stealing names, he's stealing people. For one, Loose Cannon. Let's start there. That's a producer from New York. And
I
he
don't
been
know from
producing.
I don't know. I didn't know that he was a producer, bro.
Yeah, he's the real Loose Cannon is from New York, man. We can look him up. He produced a lot of people, man. He produced a couple of 50 Cent songs. He did some Mariah Carey songs. He
But he's not
did.
the real loose cannon though.
No, he's not. He's definitely not. But the one
Okay.
from New York, see, the thing is he's going around the the loose cannon, that loose cannon that run with whack. He's going around trying to steal the real loose cannon's accolades. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to say that he
So people
produced
would
all
think that didn't know no better. They think he's a loose cannon that was a producer, and he's not.
right, but the loose cannon from New York, um, the people that he produced, when he produced those people, loose cannon had to be 6, 7 years old. So how's that even possible? You know what I'm saying?
Well,
It's not
that's the
even
new thing nowadays. Cats be taking names and don't know that some of these names came before him, bro. So now he didn't do his own research and know that there was really a loose cannon, a producer, and not just any
I,
producer. He's known producer. He produced 50.
look. I'm thinking either he's stupid as hell and either he's stupid as hell either he's stupid as hell or he just don't care. You know what I'm saying? It's
Right.
got to be one or the other. You know what I mean? And you got if you go on Clubhouse, you can see the people, all of the people that are pissed off about it. Like a lot of those a lot of the like New York backpacker fans. You know what I'm saying? They're pissed off about it, and he don't even care. You know what I'm saying? If you
So
listen
he
to
ain't even
dude talk,
acknowledging now how he's killing their history, who they know, what they know.
well,
He's trying
I
to
think
erase that.
their history is pretty much set in stone. It's just that he's slow, man. Like, have you heard the dude try to put a sentence together? Like,
Yeah,
bro,
yabba
some
dabba 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 do.
for real, bro. Like, this is some definitely wrong with the dude, man. Like, I don't,
Short bus shorty. Yeah,
man.
man. He definitely rode that little yellow school bus when he was a child.
Yeah, something's definitely wrong with that dude, man. And
You know, and I
for
and I they to knock away from anybody that's disabled. However, he's challenged though a lot.
Right.
I don't care
And
how many homes he got. I don't care
right,
about none of that because it's not the aesthetics. And hear me out. That's not what makes you. You make that. So I don't care
right.
about you owning all them homes, anything you didn't got. That stuff don't mean nothing when the person behind it is trash.
Is that what's making the internet nowadays? People lying about their
Yep.
career. Is that what
Yep.
people?
Pimping and pandering. I'm glad you brought that up, and I've been I meant to say that on your boy Money show the other day. I wanted to bring that up on the show, and actually, what I'm gonna start doing is writing down my thoughts before I get on people's platforms because I be wanting to ask
Hmm.
certain things. But when I get on there, I don't maybe go in that direction, and that was one of the directions I wanted to go in was talking about pimping and pandering, and I'm not
Right.
talking about the pimping and hoeing, pimping and
Uh,
pandering. I'm talking
man,
about
you know what
the,
I
the
you know what I
well,
call it? I call it industry panhandling, man.
no, well, no, but what I'm gonna put pimping and pandering on it though, bro, is because my bro did this, man. He would
Yeah.
call home from the pen, and he would have people in the background,
Right.
and all of a sudden they would call my mom's phone back with like send the money here, um, da da da, your son owes, you know what I mean, all stuff that was making her like feel like scared for her son, right?
Right.
And so what she would do, she would send the money, bro. And I told my mom, man, don't send no money. Like, what is you on, man? Like, what ain't nobody gonna come do nothing to you, man. Man, stop it. Like, how they know if they know where you at, that's because your son had to tell them where you at.
That's to me. That's highway extortion, man.
Like that's a breach of security. If he didn't gave up his location of his loved ones, of his mom, he's a punk for that. So no, I don't buy into that, mom. So I talked to my boy, shout out Ace Rack. He from 60s. He told me, I just met him when he told me this. I was like, hey, my brother's locked up, man. My mom was showing him like $50 a week. He said, bro, he's like, cats only that been in prison only notice. He said he did like 7 years in prison, right? He said it's
Right.
called pimping and pandering. He said brothers will phone home to their loved ones, and there'll be a group of them. There's a team of them. They'll stage shit, and that will be what it is. They call home, make it seem like you owe some people some money. We'll be in the background hooting and hollering, telling you to pay up, or else your people that puts a fear in your people, right? Then they
Right.
send the money, but really the person, your loved one is behind the whole scheme. So my brother was behind the whole scheme of how to get money out of my mom every week, bro. $50 a week, that's 200 a month. He was in there living like a king. That was
Yeah.
enough
That's
not just to take care of himself, but his homeboys that he had running with him that maybe had nothing coming in to make a turn with.
that's dead wrong, man. That's dead
Right
wrong.
there.
People are actually still doing that type of stuff, though. You think they're doing that type of stuff today?
You said what?
You think people are actually still doing that type of stuff today, or what?
Yeah, yeah. People still doing that, man. I mean, because you understand this. My brother he was in recently doing that. You know what I mean?
Right.
And when I asked the homie about it, he told me that he just left out the yard and cats were running that same game, bro.
That's crazy. Because
And I
when
and I
Scott,
seen a video with cats doing that, man. Like they was talking amongst each other. Like, look, you say this, I say that. I'm about to make that phone call. They'll call
that's
it, call their
crazy.
people's line, and his homeboys be out there role playing with him, bro. That's pimping and pandering.
That's crazy, man.
Soft
You know,
extortion, bro.
When Scott was in prison in the '80s, they was doing that same shit, man. I know for sure they was doing that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
So,
saying?
so when you relay that to the cats that's online right now, it's a lot of cats that been in prison online. They're gonna
Right.
do what they got to do. They gonna fake it till they make it, bro. They gonna
Hmm.
lie. They gonna plot. All them little schemes, all them little plays, like dudes getting beat up in the alley and all that shit was all fake, man.
Yeah, we talked about that too. Remember, we slowed the video down, and a lot of those punches, man, they looked fake.
Right.
Remember we was talking about that. We like slowed the video down, and that shit that shit looked like a WWF tryout or something. You know what I'm saying? They throwing fake elbows, but it makes you wonder, like, what kind of person, like, what's going through a person's mind? Is it, if people are people really that hungry for clout that they're willing to take a beating at no
Yeah, without
jumper?
a doubt, without a doubt. I want to say this real quick though. We ain't got nobody coming in the chat, right? It should say
No,
like we get viewers in here. You see any viewers on your side?
no, not yet.
That's because you didn't go live to through YouTube, so you must be going. Are
Mm,
you recording? Are you live? Can you see we're live on your page?
I believe so.
Okay, all right.
I believe so. But are people really that hungry for clout, my nigga? Like, cause shit, man, it's starting to seem like, man, YouTube's starting to be like the gutter of social media nowadays, man. People will do anything to get on and to try to get a fast name real quick. Cause think about it. Look how fast, oh boy, he tried to what was his name? Jay Reed. No, he thought he was about to get on real quick, but all of a sudden they found out he was a pedophile.
Yeah, because the thing is, bros, these cats try to come on here, from the other side, right?
Hmm.
And they get on free road activities. I understand that, like, look, bro, if you cross paths in a certain light, it's gonna be brought up. If you walk
Right.
their yard, whatever you
Hmm.
walk their yard up is gonna be brought up online.
Man, now this fool Jay Reed, he done disappeared. He done disappeared, bro. For
Yeah,
for that little small time that that he was trying to get on, he was starting to do a media tour. He was going from platform to platform trying to tell his story. He crying on Rick Rock's channel. He's on Travis Ford's little channel. He's
it's
acting
crazy.
all hyped up.
He was on Compton Rick Rock's channel.
Yeah, he Compton Rick Rock was the first one that interviewed him.
Who exposed that allegation with him and the minor?
Um,
That come out from him being on Compton Rick Rock's page, or how that come about?
somebody.
Let me see
No,
them blunts.
the girl.
Oh,
Remember
no,
the
no.
girl, the girl that called. It was a girl that called Compton Rick Rock. She had hit him up. I guess she had left him a message in his DMs and with her number attached, and she ended up calling him, right, and broke down the whole story to him. You know what I'm saying? Broke down the whole
Right.
story to him. And as I'm sitting there listening, I'm shaking my head. I think I might have called you and let you listen to it. You know what I'm
Yeah, I
saying?
did. You did. You did. And the thing is that it's crazy that after that, Compton Rick Rock, he pushed back from real quick, bro.
Right, right. He said, and remember what he said the other day. He said, Jay Jay Reed might have got over on me, but I ain't falling for that stuff no more. And that was, I think, that was a message to all the trolls. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah, but he fell for it the other night with the goon with the Neptune the
the
goon.
right, right,
So you
and
really can't say that because he came in there and he left out when he came in, bro. And the reason why he did, I
uh huh,
feel like, and I could be wrong, is because they're both on the same yard together.
right,
And
and
that could be the thing is that when cats are faced with people that walk their yard with them, they don't want certain things to come out. So
because you got to
now
think
they have to
about it.
recalibrate. Because he said, man, like, look, man, I know you. I seen you on the yard. He didn't say nothing bad about dude, but he did say one thing that was kind of off. Was he said, man, you had dingy braids, and I get that. You don't want no punks braiding your hair. You know what I'm saying? If you
No,
get braids up in
but
there, you got
you
to
know
do is
why
braid your hair, man.
he said that though, because the word on the internet is that he was on a yard with a bunch of punks. So if Rick Rock admits to being on the same yard as him, if he even remembers who he is, that's saying that y'all was on the same yard then.
Yeah, but you know as well as I know, you can't pick and choose what yards they send you to.
Well, the if you're a gangbanger, if they send you to a bad yard, you're supposed to take off as soon as you get there. And if you
Yeah, well,
if
see, the
you
thing
if
is,
you
look,
there be there longer than the day, you wanted to stay there.
I don't, I know he didn't fall into that punk stuff because he had dingy braids.
No, he said stingy braids.
Hmm?
He said stingy braids.
Stingy braids or
Yeah,
dingy?
stingy, like short, stingy.
Nah, like stingy means like tight. Like
Right.
if
Like,
he's saying, I thought he
like,
said dingy braids, and if he said
nah,
dingy, okay, you didn't have them dudes on the yard braiding your hair up. Because anybody that walked the yard and had the dude braiding their hair up is a punk. I don't care who it is.
but
Cause I
believe it or
did
not,
time before, and I went my whole. It wasn't a lot of time, like 6 months, 7 months, but I didn't
believe it
get
or
my
not,
hair done the whole time.
believe it or not, it's a lot more niggas in there than you think that's letting men braid their hair, bro.
I wasn't one of them, bro. I'm telling you, there
I
was
be,
one cat. I was trying to tell you the story the other day. There was one cat, right?
right.
Jeff, right? He was a mo. He let some cats braid his. He let this dude named Tyrone braid his hair up, right? But I told you
Ooh,
Tyrone was questionable. You know what I'm saying,
oh,
right?
right,
I didn't go, bro, and you ain't bring nothing up, bro.
right,
So I just went. I went rugged, man. I just was, hair was out there, afroed out. You know what I'm saying?
right, right.
Yeah, yeah. You know how it
I
is,
should,
man. You get hard times. You got long hair, man. You ain't got to get braided up.
my shit will dread up and fall out before I let a nigga braid my shit.
Man, my shit was falling out from that soap and water. I was using that cheap soap, that hard water. You know what I mean?
Oh,
But
oh
I
yeah,
ain't care, bro. I wasn't having no dude braid my hair up.
right, right.
You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
so what do you from what we've been seeing on No Jumper lately, man? What do you think the future of No Jumper is going to be, man? We already had like probably a little bit over a year ago, half their staff walked out, and we already starting to see that like Four Extra and Brick Baby are kind of seem like they fighting to be like the gangsters of No Jumper. You know what I'm saying? What do you think the
Who's the
future is?
biggest gangster, man? And I think that
Right.
that's going to end bad and tragic
Mm-hmm.
because Brick Baby has something to lose more than Four Extra does.
Right.
Um, Brick Baby has a family, he has kids. You know what I mean? He's rolling like in a certain type of move. He ain't
Right.
how he's rolling. Four Extra ain't rolling right now.
Right. But
He
damn,
want to
do
be the
you
biggest
think?
fly wire, bro, and that shit could cost you. It's costing him going in and out. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's true. So look, do you think Four Extra is going to stay out of jail long enough to actually keep a job there though? Like, what you think about that?
Um, I'll say no, bro, because people understand like these new cats they forgot about the enhancements that
Mm-hmm.
California has. And
Right.
them gang enhancements are real, bro.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you think you can outbeat the politics and the rules that came before you? Okay.
Right.
You know what I
And
mean?
he's a fool. I'm gonna tell you. You know what? I ain't even gonna call him a fool, man. I'm gonna say this: your parole officer tell you to stay away from the gangs, right? Stay away from the gang bangers. Not to mention, you just beat a life sentence. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm gonna keep it 100, man. I want to see a Four Extra win, man. You know what I'm saying? I kind of want to see him win, because he kind of came on social media and took social media by storm, bro. My nigga, I would like to see him win.
Yeah, of
You
course
know,
he's an underdog, bro. I like Four Extra, man. I think he's
and
straight. I just think that he's being misguided though, man. I believe that's a lot of the youngest. They're
right,
misguided. He's not giving the correct information for him to go where he needs to go. Like, even if he don't hang out, bro, that's all I was saying on your boy's platform the other night. Even if he don't hang out, bro, they can violate him off of being that no jumper because there's other gang members up there, and the
right,
wax always up in his face, so he don't make it better. You
right.
too grown to be saying Pyru, Pyru. I mean, stop it, man.
Every
Stop all
every
that,
day,
bro.
every
Stop
five
all that.
minutes, every 5 minutes, the word Pyru is coming out of his mouth, man, and that stuff is starting to. I think
So,
the people are getting tired of it.
so like when you had that for extra, they seeing that his PO seeing that
Hmm.
you run a gang member, man. I don't care
Right,
what kind of business he's doing. Go find a job somewhere else if it's like that.
right, and
So
you got
he
to,
either makes his own job or they gonna make a job for him, bro.
and you got to look at it like this: YouTube is the new TV. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
It's that's the new source of entertainment, and it has been for the last maybe 10, 20 years. So
right.
nowadays all these detectives, they don't even have to hit the streets really no more. all they have to do is sit back and watch what's going on online,
Right.
and all they got to do is hit the parole officer and hey man, he's over there in that area again. Yep,
Mm-hmm.
send the people out to go get him, man. He ain't listening, and
Right, right.
not to mention this is the third time that he's been violated for uh, hanging in the wrong area. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but his place of work's the wrong area though.
Yeah, but I would think more or less his parole officer would more. I think that his parole officer would probably understand that more
No, they
than just
wouldn't.
be.
No,
No,
they
yeah,
wouldn't. No, they wouldn't. How many
I
times you
think.
heard them tell rappers in court, well, go get a job, go get a real job, go do something else. That's trouble
Yeah.
for you.
But would that be considered a job though? If he's on the payroll and he's getting a check over there, you wouldn't consider that a job?
Well, well, it's a job that could be detrimental to him because he's around gang members. It's a violation of his parole.
Yeah, that's true. That's true,
So,
man.
like, he's really no way of him getting around that, bro. It's not like he's going on there when they're not around. He's going around there being around on video. Your wax,
Right.
your other different characters, bro. And then that right there, because they're calling themselves gang members, is going to jeopardize him.
And he's a documented gang member. You know what I mean? So all his name's everywhere. You can Google his name. You know what I'm saying? So it wouldn't be hard for them to find out that he's hanging around gang members. At his
I
job.
don't know
You know what
why
I'm saying?
cats. I don't know why cats in Cali, cats out here on the West Coast don't think that the Rico's real, bro.
Yeah, it is.
Um,
It
I don't
is,
know why
bro.
they don't think that, man. Like, I don't know who told them it was cool to be publicly putting things out there that you shouldn't even want nobody to know.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. But you know what the difference is? Growing up, man, we had them OGs that put us to the side and they would tell us, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, you messing up a good opportunity, bro. You really tripping. No, and I think that's what the difference is between these youngsters that's on social media now versus the time we grew up. We would have Godfather pull us to the side, or we would have
Yeah, rest in
Capone.
peace, Godfather C. Straight up.
Right.
Rest in
We would
peace.
have, yes, sir, yes, sir. We would have
Hmm.
Capone pull us to the side. You know what I'm saying? We would have these OGs that would pull us to the side and let us know, man, look, you got a good thing going on, man, but you got the wrong crowd around you. You know what I mean? And
Right, right, right,
but I think that this clout game has got even indoctrinated into the OGs around. You know what I'm saying?
right.
It's
Well,
getting
because
to a
that number of
point.
the OGs that wasn't making no noise in their time, bro, and now they got a time. Now they could talk. Now their story could be told.
Hmm.
Everybody get a chance to tell their story. I feel like,
Right.
and this internet is just like combination, bro. It's gonna rotate through different numbers. The combination is the people. This group of people, this set of people is gonna rotate through all these different people. Now we're dealing with the elements of the YouTubers. 90% of them are from prison. And
Yep.
that's
You got
saying
it.
that they don't deserve a break, but just peep that. 90% of them right now state time.
Because in the
You
last
know what I'm
month,
saying?
we've had a wave of prison vloggers that's been coming out. You got a dude they call himself Baby B Brazy. You got
Right.
one you got one dude. His name is Jay Hood. Also, you know what
And
I'm
they got to get
saying?
out one day. So when they get home, unfortunately, when they get home, you know what I'm saying? One day they're going to
Hmm.
fortunately get on YouTube. You know what I mean? So it's like right now.
Well, Baby B Brazy, he got 270 something years. He did a drive by and killed two Hoovers, I think. I believe. No, he killed two civilians, I believe, if I'm not right. And the dude Jay Hood from Stevenson Village, I think he's in there for life also. You know what I mean?
Oh, so they ain't never getting out.
I don't think these dudes are getting out no time soon. You know what I mean?
Well, they're making money podcasting from where they're at, and they're going to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But another thing is um, being that YouTube is a wave right now. YouTube also has haters on there too, clout chasers and haters. You know what I'm saying? It's just a matter of time before somebody calls that prison and tells them because they're telling stories that are hurting people out here on the street. that are hurting that are hurting their stories. Like somebody like Brick Baby, right? He got prison fight stories. Now the dude J Hood and B Brazy, they're telling stories that kind of go against Brick Baby's fight stories. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of made him mad. So I feel like it's just a matter of time before somebody calls that prison and reports that dude, and they ramshack his cell. Oh, the dude B Brazy already said Spider Loc called the prison and got his cell raided already. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah, Spyro gotta watch that because of the same. Like, if you ever gotta go in, if God forbid anybody gotta go in, right? Just say that. If he ever
hmm
has to check in, the same
right,
people he called, he's gonna have to deal with. And I'm gonna tell you right now, that dude's connected. For him to get a phone, if that phone get took, he's gonna get another phone. See, because it's a business. You can't
yep,
tell me like, um, the person that's getting them the phone, they making money off his page too,
hmm
huh?
you damn right.
So they
Because
making money
somebody,
off the tools. They making
because
money off
look,
the tools they give him to go live, bro. So he's really stepping on other people's business and toes. So he kind of got to watch that, bro.
because I don't know, man. Well, if you got a cell phone, can you set up like your email and Cash App and all that stuff on your own while you in there,
Yeah.
or
Mm-hmm.
oh, so yeah, because look, YouTube will pay you through your Cash App. You know that, right?
Yeah. So he in there rolling. Look, it's a business.
Right.
Whatever CO he hooked up with is smart. He's smart, bro. Like, look, I'm gonna give you this, and you're gonna get bread, but look out too on the back end. You know what I'm saying?
Cause look, dude already got 15,000 subscribers, and the other dude, Jay Hood, I think he got like 12,000, going on 13,000. So that could equal to a paycheck.
Yeah, they can make money. They can line it to where they can make money off of that, bro.
Yeah, man.
So
So
Spider, anybody else trying to interfere with that, gotta understand what they're interfering with is a machine that's bigger than them. Them
yes,
CEOs
sir.
make money. They make big money off of bringing people things they need up in there, bro.
Shit, them
It's a
phone. I heard
business.
them, man. I heard them phones can go up to $4,000 or something like
Mm-hmm.
that, man. That's a lot of
Mm-hmm.
bread, man. And even for the like even the cell phones that don't have social media, I heard them cost like 1,500 to 2 grand.
Mm-hmm.
Woo, that's a lot
Mm-hmm.
of money, man. That is crazy.
So he's connected up in there. Whoever plugged them with their tool,
Mm-hmm.
uh, they ain't playing, bro. It's a business.
Yeah, it is, man.
Gotta feed the machine. So you're gonna see a lot more of that, a lot of inmates. You know what we were seeing it on, bro? When we was on
Mm-hmm.
Bigo. It was a lot of
Right,
cats coming in there. Think
right,
about that.
right. What about
And they was
what uh what about the girls that was coming on there from Africa? You know what I'm saying?
yeah. But now listen, now the females got phones on the yard too now. And I was
Right,
saying something like I don't ever see no females. Just recently I've been seeing females on the yard with phones now.
right.
Um
They doing little dances in there. They having
hmm
cook shows and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Where they cooking in the cell.
twerking on the table, all kind of shit off
Right,
the chain. They shit's off the chain, bro. Look, man. So they're on right now. So right now we
right,
may be seeing a lot of it may be the time for a lot of inmates, a lot of people that can't tell their story.
right,
Story's gonna be told unfiltered.
right. And remember, like we said, this little 2 months that went by has been a major wave for the prison bloggers is what they call them, the penitentiary bloggers. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right. It has, bro. So I really like you gotta understand, like, okay, you got those that are out in the free world
Mm-hmm.
that just saying whatever. But it's three sides to every story.
Right,
Now you got the cast that's there to rebuttal that's inside, speaking on the cast that's telling these stories outside from the on the inside.
right,
You know what I'm saying?
right,
Oh yeah, you was in there, but there's cats still in there, and they got something different to say about when you was in there.
right, right,
So like, okay, my brother could hop on here, but he's gonna be met with fate of cats is gonna say some different. Some cats are gonna say some 1,000 shit, but there's gonna be
mm-hmm.
some cats that are gonna say something different, contrary to what he been said.
Right,
You
right.
know what I
That's
mean?
true.
So
That's
he got to
true.
watch that. He's gonna come on here. I know he's gonna get it on here, and he's gonna try to drag and slide and all that. But nah, bro, stop all of that. Stop all that. Cause in the free world, you was on bullshit. You know what I'm
But
saying?
you gotta admit, your brother can tell a hell of a story, though, man. That nigga can tell a
The
story.
lies. It goes
He
back to the
can.
lies. It
That
goes
nigga
back to the
can.
whoppers.
That nigga can sell salt to a to a slug, man. I'm telling you, boy. He had me damn near believing.
Right. So now check this out. He told me this, bro. When I moved back to the West 5 years ago, and when he just got out, he
Hmm.
told me he was in the yard with Whack. And he said
Right.
he hit Whack up. But at the time,
Right.
I'm just moving back to the West. I'm not knowing Whack's name wasn't built up like that. He just dropped Blueface. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? A lot of people wasn't on to him like that, but my brother was on him. He was on him.
Right.
Cause he
Right.
heard, listen, he heard about his story getting on with Birdman from the yard.
Hmm.
He heard
Right.
about that from the yard. But this what he said about him though. He didn't
Hmm.
bash Whack. Actually, he said him and Whack was cool. They fought in a riot together.
Right. I remember him. I remember him saying
And
that.
Tehachapi. So I can't
Cause
say that's a lie. But this is in Tehachapi. I can't say that's a lie because Wax City was in Tehachapi.
and you know what's crazy? When he said that so long ago that during the time Wack wasn't even that big on the internet yet. I didn't
No,
even
he
know
wasn't
who
on the
Wack
internet
100
like that
was
yet.
when he mentioned that.
So he wasn't trolling
Right.
them.
So like later on, I started hearing more about Wack. So now I kind of believe some of the stuff that he was saying about Wack.
Yeah,
You know what I
he
mean?
was on the yard with him. He was with Wack. He was on the yard with Trey D. Right.
Hmm.
But let me tell you right now, he didn't get along with a lot of cats that was on the yard because he was
Hmm.
saying there was a lot of cats that that were supposed to be big in their neighborhood in the city, and they
Right.
were punks in there, bro.
Yeah. I hear.
Full fledged, straight out punks.
I'm hearing a lot of that type of stuff lately, man. About guys that are stone cold killers on the street, but you know you got people that get out the pen and they know their name ain't that big. And when they finally get in front of somebody's camera, they're saying that these dudes is punks, or they ain't,
Right.
or they're telling the opposite story than what they were saying. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you know what I was about to ask you too.
What
How
up?
how did how do you feel about what's going on right now with 50 Cent and the whole Big Meech thing, man, and the whole BMF thing? How
Well,
you how
I'm gonna call it right now. I'm gonna call it right now, and I know this. Just something tells me 50's on to something big, and I think it's gonna be one of the biggest motion pictures ever. The movie called The Rats. The Rats. Simple as that, bro. And
Hey,
it's
starring who though? Starring who? Now you got to remember he got a laundry list of people that he's been beefing with. So who you
starring
think
them
would?
all. Starring them all. Big Me's gonna be in there. 6ix9ine gonna be in there. Wax.
Who you think would be the first that he would probably cover? Well, probably Big Meech because he was the last one that
Mm-mm.
the
Mm-mm.
most
Mm-mm.
recent.
I don't know how 50 was started, man. 50 made he may he may started from the beginning, man.
Mm,
He may start from Sammy.
like Sammy the Bull.
Yeah.
He could do something like that.
No. Just think about that, bro. He may start from Sammy.
Mm.
Because this will be more in our times from John Gotti. John Gotti was the last mobster in our times, in modern times, that they took down from the mafia.
But you don't think he would be more interested in exposing uh, so-called rats that are in the music industry?
Well,
That
maybe the
right,
origin, the
right.
origin, and how it is in entertainment, how it is in the gangster life, how it is in the community.
Hmm.
Maybe not like if it's a how can I say this, man? Could you call somebody a good rat or a bad rat?
Hey, it's hard to say nowadays, man, because it
I
seemed
would
like
say this. I would say this. A rat is a rat.
well, we believe that, but you got dudes like Terrence Gangster Williams. He got out and he turned that whole thing around. Look at Woody. He took the
He
stand.
turned it around. He turned it around from the third party perspective of that everybody's story gets a chance to get told.
Right,
So like, okay, I could say stuff about my brother, but he's gonna have a chance to tell his story. But I'm gonna have a
right,
rebuttal. I'm gonna have a
right.
rebuttal, no doubt about that. So I'm open to that. I'm open to that. You know what I'm saying? I'm open whatever he got to say about me, right? I'm
Right.
open to that because I got more to say about. I got something to say more back about him, so we can keep this going. So
Wow.
I think that's just the other side of it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Everybody's story will get told. Now, whether it's right or wrong, that's another thing. You get what I
Look,
mean?
this is what I think about the whole Big Meech thing, right? Big Meech made a terrible mistake by hooking up with Rick Ross, right? Now, I believe from the jump 50 Cent knew he was a rat. But it was millions of dollars involved, you know what I'm saying? So I think he felt like, well, he ain't saying nothing about me. He ain't messed with none of my enemies right now. So we just gonna
Right,
let it roll out. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Now we gotta remember that he steamrolled his own son. He done steamrolled his own son, right? So let's start there. Okay. So that'll tell you right there that he has no picks and chooses, right?
Mm,
So now I believe Big Meech made a major mistake by getting out and taking a picture with Rick Ross. Because now Rick Ross is not answering his calls now. You know what I'm saying?
right.
He's leaving them unseen. No, he's not answering his text messages. They canceled the concert. That gotta scare you, bro. You know what I'm saying? That gotta scare
Well,
you.
well, well. I think that Rick Ross was met from the faith of his peers. He's
Mm,
academia. He's an
mm,
officer, documented officer.
mm.
And the real officers must have contacted Rick Ross and told him, like, "Law, you ain't been down to the office in years, but we're looking
Oh
at Big
man.
Meech's paperwork right now."
Everything that Big Meech put his hands on since he's got out has crumbled. Now,
Right,
Little Meech, 50 Cent sent Little Meech to school to be an actor. Why
right,
would
no
you
doubt.
why would you get out and destroy that, man? Because that's what you did. You destroyed your own son's career before
Because
it even.
some parents are jealous of their kids, bro. And he had a chance to have a clean slate. Even though he played in the role of his father, he could have started his own career and been off in this road on his own. But his dad got out and he locked in with how his son was eating, and he really interfered and intruded on that. Even though the story was being told about him, he's not the one that got sent to acting school. Matter of fact, when DMF started, he was
Hmm.
incarcerated still. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
of course. Yes,
So,
yes, he was.
so look, his
So
son was
you
already
think
getting the
you
bag.
you you think he was jealous of that though?
Could be, yep,
Yeah,
yep.
but you don't think that he was getting the bag also though?
Nah, cause he's sitting on the camera and talking about dude comes around the corner and he said, "Yeah, man." He said, "That's a big ass chain or something like that. Some of the effects of that." And he said,
Right.
"Yeah, you got to
So
get your
you
weight
get
up."
your yeah. I remember he said that.
Yeah, yeah, but that he's
But
wearing the sun. He's wearing the sun BMF chain though.
but look, you don't think that 50 Cent has to pay him? The story is about him. It's about his era of the drug game. You don't
50
think
didn't
that?
have to pay. 50 paid his agent, his team, the person
So
that
you
made the
don't
deal. He didn't make the deal. Tammy made the deal.
you don't think he could have got a cut in on that?
No, he did get a cut in on, but what he's the one that signed off on that. Okay, and even if he didn't okay, it, she had power of attorney. He
What do
didn't
you?
have no say so in that. He couldn't even make no decision in that.
Wow, that's a
Think
dirty.
about that.
Ooh,
Think about
that's
that.
dirty. That's
Think about
dirty.
that. So she
That's
didn't have to
dirty.
go back to him and be like, "Are you okay with this numbers here?" Think about that.
Wow,
She
that's
could have
dirty.
she could have
Oh,
came back and said, "I ain't got to give you nothing per se like that because I'm over everything."
right.
You know what I mean? That power of attorney stuff could be tricky, bro.
All right. So look, since we speaking on Tammy Cohen, what do you think her next step is going to be? Since she kind of got robbed for everything. You know what I'm
She's
saying? What do
making
you
a
think her next
documentary.
step is?
She's making a documentary, but her documentary may roll over in this 50s movie Rats. If he does a movie
Hey,
just called Rats, Do you know
If
what
he
kind of
does
number?
that,
Yeah, yeah, at 50, man. If you want to look out with your for your boy 5% on that idea, y'all, you
man,
might be working
he a
on it.
boy, man, for real. Holla at your boys, man. Hey, if they do that, that's gonna put the nails in Big Meech's coffin, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna
Mm-hmm.
put the that's gonna put the nail in his coffin.
Because they always been told a story. Listen, every now and then they'll tell the story of a rat, right? But they'll
Yeah,
put names on it like Donnie Brasco,
right.
right?
And Sammy the Bull.
Yeah, but nobody ever said rats,
Wow,
huh? If
wow,
50 put out a movie that just says rats, man, everybody gonna chime in on that, man. Cause
wow.
who is this being told about? And then not to me, and then come to find out it's more than one person in this movie, and they're all documented rats, informants. Oh, that's
Oh, and hey, you remember Lil Meech? You remember when he got caught at the airport?
Pete the whole get down, bro. 50
You
might have
remember
been
that?
he 50 might have been doing his homework, bro, and
Right.
it tailed all these niggas on
I
the
didn't.
back end.
I didn't even think about
Jimmy,
that.
Jimmy,
I didn't even think about that. You remember
Jimmy.
he told it he yes, yes.
Think about
Yeah,
it, bro. As we start talking about this more, there's some dudes out there with some rats allegations, man. Now my eyes don't lie. Now if I wouldn't say this, bro, if I didn't read it, if I didn't see it, right?
right.
Uh, now Jimmy was something I read. It was something
Hmm.
I read, bro, that I can't take out of my mind. It was a case he caught down south
I
with
remember
three or
that.
four other individuals in a vehicle and they got caught with some drugs, right?
Right.
The police that was involved on that investigation exposed Jimmy on
Hmm.
that. And they put out a video.
And they said Jimmy, everybody else, the other three people went to jail, and Jimmy got let out the back door. Remember?
He got let out while other dudes didn't. He got bailed out, let out, and he put everything on them from what the police said.
Right.
And the youngest were loyal to him. And the police said, I don't understand how you youngest keep being loyal to these older cats that ain't loyal to y'all. Because they know what
Man.
he said on the back end, and these cats saying, no, this ain't happen like this. They're trying to hold the ground. They're not trying to speak, right? But on the
Right.
back end, you got the boss that's speaking to the peoples. The peoples don't like that. They're looking at the youngest like, man, how you loyal to this dude that ain't loyal to you?
That's gonna hurt, bro.
You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like it's almost like the fake with Shotty and 6ix9ine. That's how they was able to flip 6ix9ine so easy because Shotty and them wasn't loyal to the youngin, bro.
Right.
And I
Well,
told
they
these cats a long time ago, bro, you
a
gotta
lot
take
of
care of these youngins, man.
you know what a lot of people say that 6ix9ine, like okay, we all know that 6ix9ine's a rat, but a lot of people say that it ain't 6ix9ine's fault because you try to turn a civilian into a gangbanger. That's never what he was.
Well,
That wasn't in
it's the
his
fact
pedigree.
it's the fact that you know many civilians get turned every day into gangbangers, bro. That's just where they come from. They're not you're just not born a gangbanger, right? You're a
Right.
civilian and then you're recruited, right? Now, I would say that it was about loyalty. When the feds played the tape of shotting them not being loyal to him,
Right.
what else can you do? Well, listen, man.
Right.
What else can you do from that perspective of being somebody that's new to the game, new to the streets, got a weak mind,
Well,
right?
that's what I'm saying. They're not really faulting 6ix9ine for ratting because they kind of backed him into the corner. They kidnap him. Shotty's having sex with his girl. They stealing his money. What else can you do? Can you be
Right.
loyal? How loyal do you expect? How
You
loyal do
can't be
you
loyal.
expect a
What it
person?
comes down to, you can't be loyal to something that ain't loyal to you.
Right,
But that's
right.
why it's
And
gonna be a big movie, bro. Because
bro, it
the,
sounds like you laying down the script for it right now, bro. You just named like five people, six people that could actually be in that movie, and it seemed like
Because
50
there's a
Cent been
story
kind
behind the
of
rap. Because like check this out. Sammy the Bull was minding his own business, right? Sammy Gabbana was knocking shit down. Anytime he
right.
got that phone call from the boss,
He was on
he
his
was on the
way.
way to knock it down, right?
He's on his way.
Then the boss got caught up for some bullshit. Then he's on the yard talking openly.
Yeah,
Yeah. Sammy the Bull, that's my hit dude. Yeah, he's knocking everything down. Yeah, he knocked 20, 30 some people down already. And then the dude that's on the yard with him is informant.
Informant. Yep.
You know what I'm
Not even on
saying?
the yard. He was in a cell. He was in the county jail and shit.
Yeah, in the cell, right? So check this out. So then they came and swooped.
Rikers Island.
They came and swooped the bull up, the
Right.
Bono up. They didn't even know who he was. He listen, bro. Sammy the Bull was not on their radar prior to that. Just like this, 6ix9ine was not on them dudes' radar. The feds.
Right.
They, you know who put them on the radar was Shotty and them with their behavior, what they was doing behind the scenes, and when they wiretapped them dudes,
Hmm.
they heard him going against the breadwinner.
Yikes.
Oh, he's
That hurt.
talking about the person that's bringing them in the money, this rapper, this little young rapper, and they honed in on that and exploited it. Ran that back to 6ix9ine. Like this is what they
Mm.
think about you.
Right. Oh yeah, I remember that because remember they at first they had picked 6ix9ine up and they
Yeah,
told him they played the video for him and they
right.
said, look, tell on these dudes. We can pitch you in a little program. But at the time, I guess maybe he didn't believe it, so he didn't really go through with it. You know what I'm saying? Then they just went and got everybody. They just said, "Fuck it. You don't think fat meat greasy? We just gonna get everybody." You know what I'm saying?
They was gonna do Puff like that with Biggie, but Biggie didn't live long enough for him to bring that tape to Biggie.
Ooh, that would have been nasty. That would have been nasty
They
work,
couldn't
bro.
do it. They couldn't do it with Suge because Suge didn't ever he didn't ever cross Pac. He wasn't ever
Right,
online talking bad about Pac. You know what I'm saying?
right,
So they couldn't get Suge on that.
right,
You know what I
right.
mean?
Hmm. But
That's how you
Suge,
know the heart of man is different, bro. Nah, because if they would have had tapes of him down in Pac, the feds had that. They would have been leaked already, bro. It would have been out here in this world.
it was kind of a different era when Suge went to jail. Right now, they recording phone calls and all type of crazy shit.
It was
Back,
recorded back then, though.
yeah,
Listen,
but they
bro.
wasn't.
No, yeah, they were. They said, man, they bugged Martin Luther King's room before he got killed,
Right,
and they were going to expose a whole bunch of scandals of him cheating on his wife.
right,
You know what I mean?
right. Yeah, that's real talk.
Man, that
Smart.
sound like a landline, bro. That sound like a straight house phone.
Yeah, no, that's my cell phone. It do sound like a house phone though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, straight up.
Yeah, but no, no. Yeah, that. I think Suge Knight might have been a little bit more smarter than all of these other dudes, man. I don't think he was the type to talk, that type of business over the phone. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I think he might have had Suge Knight had what they didn't have, which was integrity.
Yeah, exactly. And not to mention, he just didn't trust a lot of these dudes, man. That's in the game right
And
now.
whatever he said about anybody, like he
Smart.
said stuff about Snoop, right? They couldn't ever use that against him because like
Well,
he said that openly, even on a phone conversation, he said it, and he said it
well,
openly. You know what I
well. The
mean?
thing about that is yeah, like you're right. And he told Snoop that in his face.
Right.
He was willing to tell Snoop that in his face, and he's willing to tell everybody else that in his face, in
Yeah,
their
so the
face. You know
feds
what I
couldn't
mean?
come to him and be like, "Hey, Suge was doing this now," because it's shit that he didn't say to
'Cause-
him openly and to his face, bro.
Right, and the world knew that Snoop ran out of the death row building and got bumped into by the police, and they found that weed on him, and he
See, listen,
got to
man, a
talking.
lot of cats that fell off with Suge,
Hmm.
I'm not one of the cats that because listen, I'm gonna tell you why. If I cut my hair bald, I take my hat off, and I trim my beard, people always just say I look like Suge Knight when I was younger, and they still do to this day. Right.
Leaf
So
night, leaf
yeah,
night.
yeah, leave night. So when I once upon a time when I came down to LA one time, right? I had a
Hmm.
cab driver geek, like I'm Suge Knight's little brother, man. Take me here, drive me here, man. Drive like the dude was geek. He really believed I was Suge's little brother, right?
I believe it
Now,
too.
now, the thing is, bro, it was all fun and times until they crucified Suge. Now the
Hmm.
image of Suge, that good image that people had once upon a time,
Hmm.
that might have got me through some doors,
Right,
right?
right,
When Suge image turned bad, people turned bad on me too, bro.
right.
Even in like I'm doing music at that time. Oh, you like Suge, man? You acting like Suge? I mean, come on, man, stop it, man,
Well,
knock it
look,
off, man.
hey, some of your music, like the stories that you told me about your music times and stuff. You know what I mean? When you was messing around with well, I don't even want to say these dudes' names and shit, but
Right, right, right.
some of those some of your stories kind of remind me of like the Suge Knight days. You know what I'm saying? Like when you when the old boy when you chase old boy across town. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, broke
That
his arm with a tire. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
man,
yeah, yeah.
for real, that
Yeah, we
sounds
used to
like
put his name out the young Fluky Duke. He know who he is,
hello
Mister
fluky
Five
dookie.
Two. Now I'm
Man,
gonna tell him his code name. His code name is Mister 52.
I call him Mr. Pedophile. You know what I'm
Well,
saying?
you
Just
can say that. You can say that. We can say that now, right? Because what came
right,
out.
right. Everybody named
However,
Mama
at that
know.
time, it was scenarios to could have led to that, but there
Hmm.
was nothing in stone, right?
Right, right,
So I just called him what he was. He's short, bro. He's 5'2".
right.
You know what I mean? So I just
Uh-huh.
you're Mr. 52, homie. You know what I'm saying? And that was my code name for him. You know,
Five
like when
two.
I referred to him talking to other people, I didn't call him by his name. I called
Hmm.
him Mr. 52. I called his manager Oswald Little. Now you can fool everybody else and scream that lie thing and all that other shit. I don't want to hear none of that, Jack. You're Mr. Little. You're Oswald Little. So when you hear if a brother ever
Oh
said that,
shit.
hey, my name's Oswald, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh,
would you ever take a Oswald serious?
nah, man, that's a crazy name. That sounds like something out of a cartoon. Man, that come out of the motherfucking Simpsons or some shit.
You know, and I told him this. I said, man, until you rectify that situation with Mister 52, man, you gonna get drugged, homie.
Yeah, especially when it's your own daughter. Yeah, bro. You
Yeah,
can't even walk. You
yeah.
can't be in this town, nigga.
You
You
can't give me
can't
no
be in this
pass
town.
on that. No,
No, you
no,
can't,
no explanation. It's been
man.
put out there in the universe. I
If you
have to
buy a
roll with
piece,
what's right. You know what I mean?
if you buy a pizza in town, nigga, I'm coming to get it, nigga. I'm coming to get you. You know
Yep.
what I'm
I think I
saying?
see them out here in Vegas, bro, delivering to the Harold's Chicken about four or
Oh
five
man,
months ago. Yeah, yeah. Now it's all bad because if that was him, bro, he put on hella weight, and now you're living in a whole different.
he
You're
got a
just
he
like
got a
ghosting right now.
he got a disguise. He got a homemade disguise.
No, dude put on a whole bunch of weight
He
and
didn't cut the
looking
hair.
real mopey, and he's doing deliveries, bro.
Did he cut the hair?
His hair was cut short. His hair was
Man,
cut short.
man, man. That's hilarious, bro. But yeah,
It's real
man.
funny, man. And it's like, man, I don't know, man. I mean, these cats, man, they're a trip, man. But I want to say this though. When went bad for Suge, it went bad for your boy, man. And it's an
Yeah.
image thing. A lot of people down, dude. And you know the thing is, man, I'm like, automatically because Pac got deactivated, he's to
Hmm.
blame. Pac never said nothing bad about dude, man.
Nah,
Out of
he
out of
never.
all the 700 and some songs he's done, you don't hear him say nothing about Suge Knight.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy, man. I don't know, man. You think Suge Knight will ever have a chance to put out any of that that Tupac music that nobody heard?
Oh, without a doubt, without a doubt, because his story got to be told at some point in time. Listen, man, the real Death Row.
Mm.
I believe he's gonna put out Pac's album under the real Death Row at some point in time, man. Death Row don't have the rights to Tupac's music.
Yeah, so like, who's gonna put it out then?
He could
Who's
put it
gonna
out
put it out?
himself.
Yeah, that's true. But in these times, bro, do you think a Tupac album would sell like it used to?
With a good documentary, with a visual would.
Yeah, yeah, that's
With a
true.
good Dr. Richie. I'm like you ain't never really heard a story of Suge and Pac together. There's little bits and bites of stuff you hear and see every now and then, but nobody ever put it together.
It could be a good movie go to it too.
Right.
Yeah, that could be a real good movie too, man. Really, really, nobody has
I
really
don't
put
know.
out
I don't know if nobody ever done the movie of Death Row.
not a good movie of Death Row. The
I mean,
NWA movie, there was a lot left out of that NWA movie, man. If you
yeah,
ask
but
me,
that wasn't Death Row. That was NWA.
that's true. But that was like the
Yeah, but that
beginning
was
of
being
that.
told from NWA's like not straight out of Compton. That wasn't straight out of Death Row. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't Death Row Records. You know?
Yeah. So yeah, you're right. There could be a full death row story because if you look at the industry right now, like the people that are successful in the industry right now, man, they somehow they fell off of that death row tree. You know what I'm saying? From your Eminems to your 50 cents to like the people that are famous right now, they came off of that death row tree, whether it's the first generation of death row or the fifth generation of death row. They got some part of death row in their story. You know what I'm saying? The exhibits, the 50 cents, like I said, the M&Ms, the who else? Kendrick. Like even if you ask me, Kendrick may have even came or maybe like a sixth generation part of death row. You know what I mean? Somewhere down the line because Dr. Dre, you know, Dr. Dre kind of gave him a lifeline. He kind of gave him an olive branch. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you're right, man. A death row story would be humongous right now because I've seen a lot of death row documentaries, but I haven't seen like a real humongous like this could be a big movie though, like a big budget added to it. You know what I'm saying? A big budget movie because nobody has really told the story yet, like like it's supposed to have been told.
Right.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
nobody has.
Right, and that would be humongous right about now. And you got people that was supposed to tell a story, like I think they said Nick Cannon was supposed to tell a story. Ray J was supposed to tell a story. Wack was supposed to tell a story. They say that Suge Knight sold his life rights like five different times and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And he got front ends from everybody. You know what I mean? And
Right.
then they all find out about each other. You know what I'm saying? So that kind of makes you think uh, that Suge Knight still up to his bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, he probably wants it to be in the hands of a certain person, man. I think the only person that's able and capable of pushing it right now would be like 50, man.
Yeah, because him having a machine to push it. He definitely has a machine to do it right now.
Right.
Start the Stars Network, man. They got a good paywall right now. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
People are
Mm-hmm.
paying. People was paying to see the BMF story. You know what I'm saying? So I
Right.
you
Right.
know I think Stars could actually tell, but I don't know. I would want something bigger for the Death Row story, man. Like I'm talking about movie theater, box office. You know what I'm saying? A soundtrack to go with it, like kind of like an old school rollout, man. What you think about that?
I think it will go. I think it will go. That will definitely um support a unheard of Pac album.
Right.
I think without that, it'll be hard to push a new Tupac album. You know what I'm saying? Will have to be with a good visual, man.
Do you
And
think
just
that they
because,
would all right, say if Suge Knight has something to do with the storyline of it, do you think that they would try to make Snoop Dogg look bad? You know what I mean? Because
no, I think
Suge
they would
Knight,
tell the story. I think that if they told the story in its entirety, then you get whatever you want to get from there.
right? Yeah, you take whatever they give you and take it how you want to.
I think if it's told accurately,
Hmm.
like every step, like in like reality in real
Yeah,
life mode,
right.
not fiction, but um factual events.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then people will get what they want out of it. Then you
Right.
can't say like, oh, well, this person did it to do it to make this person look bad, or nah, just you get what you want from it from these players that was around in that time.
Right. And you
You
just
know what I'm saying?
right.
And
Uh,
you decide who was what was what. You know what I mean?
right. 'Cause
I
if
mean,
you ask me,
we was in them times, bro. We was in them times,
right.
so we
And
know what was what, man. Come on, man.
hey, how do you think the rollout was for the NWA movie? Do you think that was a proper rollout for a movie of is that big? You know what I'm
I
saying?
didn't
A
watch it.
movie.
I didn't watch it.
I watched
I'm
it.
gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you why. Because I felt when I seen it ain't no no hit to Dre, but when I seen Dre, Dr. Dre in the director's chair,
Mm-hmm.
and then knowing Suge went to jail behind that,
Mm.
I felt some type of way about that. I said, nah, this ain't that movie that's like unbiased. It's not uncut. It's not the director's cut. You know, the
Right.
director's cut is like the raw version of
Right.
the movie that's like not edited, unfiltered. You know what I
Nah,
mean?
I
And it's
still
not.
kind
It
of
was like the director's cut, bro. So I didn't watch it. You know what I mean? Just because of that, I'm like, how could I watch? Now, if they would have put Suge in the movie, I felt that. And that was another thing too. I felt like this. I would have said it was a real movie
hmm.
if Suge would have been in that movie, man.
But look, this is what I kind of think. If you involve Snoop Dogg, right, and if
Right.
you involve Suge Knight's gonna automatically try to make Snoop Dogg look bad. Snoop Dogg may try to make um, Suge look bad. You know what I'm saying? So if somebody's gonna do that movie, I would say keep them two out of it. Story and go
And
off the
tell the
real
unfiltered story.
and
Right.
tell the unfiltered story and go off the original storyline, how it started.
Yeah,
Know
because they got
how
videos. Them dudes got videos and all that stuff from that time period, bro. No doubt about it.
well some of the people are still alive. You got Warren G. He was in the studio. You got well like dudes like Swoop
I
G.
wouldn't
You
do it
got
from an interview perspective. I wouldn't do it from a from bring people in and interview them from that times. No, show the footage from that
right,
time that you have documented and
right,
let it roll out.
right.
The
Well,
situations, events. There's enough for the story to be told with Death Row, bro. Now,
hmm.
without them even putting anybody on camera to interview, because Warren G is gonna be biased because he rolls with Snoop
I
and he
don't
didn't
think he
fuck with
would.
Suge like that.
I
No,
don't
he
think he
would
would
because
be biased, man.
he already didn't say certain things where he didn't fuck with, he didn't mess with Suge like that, man. So
Yeah. Because him and Suge did kind of get into it. He said he told stories about Suge bullying him and stuff like that, man. And Suge's told stories about him getting punked at the studio and stuff like that, man. So you're right, man. Like you don't want the movie to be biased from no point of view. You know what I'm saying? So nothing tells the story like the actual story. You know what I'm saying? Like the actual footage that's happened from those days. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you definitely right about that, man. Because um, a
anywhere,
bias,
any other way around is gonna be biased, bro.
right, right. You're
You
definitely
know what
right
I
about
mean?
that. You're definitely right about that, man. That would definitely be the right way to do it, man. Because um, I don't want to hear no bull crap stories. You know what I'm saying? I want to see like, cause we're in a time right now where some of the youngsters is walking around. They don't even know about NWA. They don't really know about Suge. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
We're in the era where like maybe the 18, 19 year olds, they don't even know about the whole Death Row saga. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So this movie could be telling history for the younger generation. You know what I'm saying? No, there's a lot of
Right,
youngsters that don't know when we were growing up. No, when we right after the Death Row saga and after the gangster rap kind of slowed down, that shit went right into like jerking and the clown dancing and stuff like that, man. So
right.
yeah, there's a couple of areas that missed out on the true essence of gangster rap. You know what I'm saying? And the story definitely need to be told. You know. It definitely need to be told, man. If hey,
Right,
look,
right, right, right.
if somebody gave you a budget, right, and told you shoot this movie from your point of view, how would you do it? How would you lay this whole thing out? You know what I'm saying? How would you ink this deal, and who would you bring with you to tell the kind of tell their side of the story?
That's where it get complicated at, because when movies are done a certain way, you need people to sign off on things. So would you tell it from the start, from the backyard? I would tell it from the start of it all. I would tell it from how Death Row started, bro.
Right.
That
Me
would consist
myself.
of a little bit of Harry O.
Right. Yeah. Right. You can even
That
go
would
back
consist
that
of
far.
DJ Quick, AMG,
Yeah. Right. Right.
backyard parties in Compton, where it started at. It
Right.
didn't start
Right.
on the main stage. Should started in
Um,
backyard parties, bro.
with Nate Dogg,
Promote.
with AMG,
Mhm.
um,
Second to
man,
none.
second to
Second to none.
none. Right.
DJ
Right.
Quick.
DJ Quick, definitely. I would have DJ Quick produce the whole soundtrack for sure.
I would think that would be probably the most neutral of them all. Would be
Right.
DJ Quick, bro, because DJ Quick ain't ever said nothing bad about Suge, and you ain't never heard him
Mm.
say nothing bad about Warren G. You ain't never heard him
I
say
well,
nothing bad about Snoop.
I've heard him say stuff about Suge, but it was more or less the truth though. It was more or less like, how could you let a $500 million company go down the drain like that?
Yeah,
Which
it's
is the
something
truth.
different. That wasn't a personal attack against Suge. I don't think.
No, no, it wasn't. It's the truth. Because I
Hmm.
scratch my head all the time asking that same question. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Right,
it was so much weird stuff involved with the back end of the Suge Knight story, or the Death Row story, that really made me scratch my head. I've heard stuff like Suge Knight didn't even go back to register Death Row when it was time to. You know what I'm saying? You know, and it just makes me wonder, like, bro, what the heck was this dude doing? You know what I'm saying?
right,
It's crazy,
right.
man. Yeah,
Hmm.
man. Yeah, man. But yeah, enough of the death row stuff, man. Another question I wanted to ask you is, with all of this stuff going on with Loose Cannon, Whack 100, and the back or alley brawl and No Jumper, which way do you think No Jumper is going to head next, man? From the stuff, I know you don't really mess with it that much, but we've seen a lot of stuff that's going on YouTube. No, where do you think that No Jumper can go now? From all of the drama that's been caused over there at No Jumper, where do you think they can go, man? Do you think they just should just stick to the cloud stuff, or just get back to um OG interviews? You know what I'm saying? Just interviewing people, without the clout. Like, which way do you think they should go?
Whatever got them known.
Yeah, that's true.
Whatever got people watching them. If I think it was an interview, that's what they need to stick with. Keep on doing, man.
Because I think the SoundCloud interviews is where Adam started from. He started from like the underground rappers and like the SoundCloud rappers.
Right.
But do you think there's money still involved in those type of interviews? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
if you're interviewing the right people,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? Like, you got 5 million subscribers, and then
Right.
you're interviewing people that don't have no type of like, who are they? Who
Right.
is this person? Right.
Right.
Now, I know that if I had 5 million subscribers, I would I would
I
be
would do it,
interviewing people that had like some type of meat on the bone. You know what I'm saying?
man. I
And that
would.
like
I
a
would.
big.
I would take those subscribers, man, and start doing movies, dog. I would start doing motion movies. Still do the
No,
interviews.
doing the interviews ain't bad, but it's about who people want to interview, bro. There's people out here that's making noise, and that people don't like. You may have somebody that's like big, bro, but you don't know about them in your little world because they ain't being brought over to that little world. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
there's people with big stuff going on, bro, and that they don't even know
Hmm.
nothing about. Don't interview them. Up and coming artists that got big followers, bro.
Right.
So
It's
like,
sad. It's sad now because you get these type of artists that come on the show and they don't even ask them any they don't even ask them questions about any music and stuff.
it's
They're
all
not even
personal.
right. You know what I mean? They're not even promoting music like they're supposed to. And that's where it all pretty much started at. It all pretty much started from interviewing the stars, the artists, they're talking about the music, and
Right,
you know
right, right,
what it
right.
where the music has took them. You know what I'm saying? It's totally about clout now. I don't think that can go too far though, man, because man, we're in the microwave era, man, of the internet where um long video nobody want to watch an hour and a half interview no more. Shorts are doing good, on YouTube now. So yeah, man, I don't know, man. I don't know where this stuff can go right now.
Right.
Yeah, yeah, man. So shit. What I mean, what do you think though, man? What you think? What do you think could
Um,
happen?
I think after that stuff with Keefy D blows over, it'll be a good time to do a movie.
Yeah. What about a Keefy D movie? Do you think that people would want to pay to see that?
Absolutely not.
For real. Yeah, because I think a lot of people got like a bad taste in their mouth after he started doing all of those interviews talking about killing Tupac or being in the car with Tupac's killers or whatever, man. So yeah, I think a lot of people would be pissed off about that. You'd have more people mad than excited to see the story.
Right, right. Hold on. Nah, Keefy D, man, for some reason, bro, he don't. It's not. He's not relevant enough, even though they got him in it for Pox murder and all that.
Hmm.
It's a base by base thing, bro. Like right now, they just added a new witness, right?
Right.
Out of nowhere, there's a new witness. Oh man, if that witness got a name, it's gonna bring some light to that case.
Hey, do you think that all right, but as far as Keith D's case, do you actually think that Puff Daddy might be brought in, or do you think that he
I don't
might
know who the
even?
witness is, man.
No, not the witness. I ain't talking about P Diddy being a witness, but do you think that they might try to flip that around on P Diddy? You think?
They could because he mentioned them.
That's gonna be nasty work right there, boy.
That could be a big reason why they ain't let him out, Diddy out.
Right? Yeah, and they say that by what's his name trying to bail him out, that messed it up now to where they're gonna go even harder on the next person that tries to bail him out, man. So he might be stuck in there till um to
Right, 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 right.
either he beats the case or he gets sentenced, man. Um,
You got a documented gang member trying to bail this dude out. Come on now, stop it.
right. That might have messed up his. That might have messed up any chances of him getting out of jail from bail. At least, you know what I'm saying. That was just stupid though, man. If you ask me, did you see when they had him on the stand, bro? That was just stupid as hell.
You said for him to do what?
Did you see when they had Whack on the stand and shit when they were doing like a bail interview and the Whack didn't actually show up there. No, they had him on like a screen and they were asking no questions and stuff. And all of a sudden they started showing the interviews that Whack 100's saying because he has such a big mouth. He's going on platforms saying that he may start a series with Keefy D and stuff, and they played it in court. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but this is the same person that talks bad about Pac. So I mean, how you think that's gonna go over?
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm talking about?
You're definitely right, man. You ain't
He got
told
his
no
problem
lie.
with him. And he lets it be known too. So that could be that could be what they call the accomplished aiding and abetting.
Aiding and abetting, yeah.
You
Yeah,
don't
that's true.
know. You don't know where was he at when Pac got killed? Mm,
That was 97. Wait a minute, was he locked up during that time or
Uh, nah, Pac
that
got killed in what 96,
96? Yeah, it was nine. Yeah, it was 96 because Biggie died later
or
on in
97.
97 at the end of 97, almost 98. So
Uh,
so that was 28 years ago, man. So
yeah,
he might have been locked up during that time, man. Well,
he
you
would
know
have been
what?
about nine if his age is what he said his age is. He would have been about 19 or 20.
He says 47.
Then he would have been 19.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm not even sure. I don't even know where Whack 100 came from because I don't
Maybe even 18 because when Pac got deactivated, I was like 15. So,
I
and I
don't
was
ever
locked
even
up.
I don't ever remember seeing him in any videos or no pictures with Suge Knight or nothing. I don't know where that dude even came from. It's like he fell out the sky. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you got guys like 40 Glock mentioning them. You got guys like
Suge said he was a nobody.
right. You even got guys like Spider Loke mentioning them because Spider Loke he was signed to Death Row once upon a time, like in the early '90s. He said that's where he met him at over at Death Row back in those days. So I don't know where he came from, man. But, I don't ever remember seeing him in like the crowd of stars or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying?
No, not ever.
No, or I don't ever remember seeing him with no lawyer, none of the death row lawyers, security, none of that stuff, bro. He just fell out the sky. I don't know.
I think Suge said he was with his transportation team.
Yeah, driving. Did you ever see that picture? They got like a meme of this nigga driving Suge around with his with a sweaty hat on, turned to the back.
Yeah, I don't even think he got a chance to be that close to Suge. He might have been like that
Right,
nigga that was driving other rappers and Snoop and then niggas like that around and shit like that, you know?
right.
You know what I mean? That might have been his job. I mean, who knows? He might have been working for somebody else that was working for somebody else.
You know one thing that's weird about that nigga Whack. He's pretty much exposed like most of the people that was in that era except Snoop Dogg. He has yet to say anything bad about Snoop Dogg yet. He's tried to even expose. He's even tried to expose Harry O. You know what I'm saying? Which is one of Snoop Dogg's partners.
And tipped around Snoop and then say nothing about Snoop. Right. I peeped that.
Yeah,
I
that
peeped
that was
that.
a that was a little weird. That tells me that it could be it could be in the playbook, man. He may like I think if Snoop said something bad about him, he would do something like that. He may have a playbook lined up waiting for Snoop to say something about him. You know what I'm saying?
Mm, um, man, it's crazy, man. When you get up that high and you start saying like, man, them cats could have been an informant, man. Them cats was talking to them people, man.
Right,
You know
right,
what I'm
man.
saying? And that just for like when Shook says things like that, bro, is he bullshitting?
Well, look at some of the Fed games that we done seen Whack 100 play online so far.
You know what I'm saying? Like Suge said that about certain cats, right?
Yeah.
That he felt like they was an informant, but he
Mm,
just couldn't put his finger on it. But there was situations where there was other people saying like this person was talking to the feds, da da da. So
right,
like that program is cold, bro. There was
right.
some that dude said. There was some that dude said on the on your boy's page, on Money's page. He said this. He said
Who ready, right?
nah Deuce M Deuce.
Oh yeah, Deuce M. That dude's smart as a
M
motherfucker.
Deuce, Deuce M, right? He said he's working on a movie
A
that's
documentary.
exposing a documentary that's exposing um so 400 and something million that went to informants in a year,
That's
something
his
like
type of.
that. The numbers may be higher than that, but it
That's
was a
his
big
type of.
number.
That's his type of stuff too. That's like he did a documentary on Whack 100, right? Right, and
Right,
Whack 100 had his people go to World Star because when he did it, he had World Star pitted out,
right,
and it was supposed. They said that they was expecting it to do like 200 million views, right?
right,
Whack 100 sent his people in there and they took it down. So right now he's he's suing World Star for allowing Whack to come take that video down.
right,
But Wack says he had nothing to do with it. But if you're saying that you took it down from bullying, who else could have took it down if the documentary was about Wack? You know what I'm saying?
right,
That
right.
that's what's
So
that's what's
so
weird.
like the thing is that by him doing that new documentary exposing how much money's went to the forming program,
Mm,
who's these informants? They're living good.
yeah,
Mm, they're
I
living
heard.
good. They got 501c3s and all that, bro. They're really rolling.
We know
Now,
who they are. We know who they are, man. They the new informants of today is a grid program.
yeah, but it may be okay. It's a high and a low to everything, right? A rat ain't gonna talk about another rat. It's a code of honor between them and their rat penal codes,
Hmm.
law enforcement codes, and not to slide. They're not to slide each other.
Yeah.
So when you got a cat that's like, all right, man, this cat's on this type of time,
Hmm.
and he's not talking about that cat. Won't say
Mm.
nothing about that cat. It only makes you wonder: are they the same suit? That cat's protecting that cat because they have something in common.
That or
Is
that or a whole lot of selective politicking.
no, no. The selective politicking is because they have something in common. It's a common denominator, and the
Mm.
common denominator is a program that they all work for.
Mm.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
They
It
can't
makes
side each
it,
other, bro.
it made perfect sense
When cats talk about, oh, don't say nothing about Big U, da da da. Well, why you defending Big U and you know he fuck with the law?
it's because
That means you
big
fuck with the law too.
it's because he knows something about it's because he knows something about them too.
No, they fuck with the law too. They getting a check. They getting some of that money too.
Right. Because
You know what I'm saying?
somebody I think Deuce Sims, he put up I think he the one that he put up this video and it says that these informants are making like 8 to 9 grand a month. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. He said it was so many million, like 400 something million, a big number he threw out there, bro, that went to him for the year. And that's in
Yeah,
California. Now, they're
he
doing it in
said
other
that the
cities.
government. He said when the government was working on the budget for the year, did they put that to the side so many 100 million for informants?
You know who's going to kill that program, though, right?
Who?
47. Trump don't like no rats.
Nah, he don't.
He's going to
Nah,
kill, when
he
he sees
don't.
all that money went to that program, to them programs,
Right.
we going to know who them brothers are.
See, a lot of times they disguise money like that, and Trump may not even know about it. It might be some of his
And he's
people.
going to know about it now because we talking about it.
Right, right,
Peep that.
yeah,
There's a lot of money. Like
right,
when dude does that documentary, he's going to know about it, bro, because he didn't talked about it.
right,
That's going to lead over to, it's going to leak back to him, bro, that money, amount of money is being put towards informants.
right. And
He's
he
going to have a
may,
problem with that, man.
man, he may go in there and break that whole shit up, man. If you ask
Mm-hmm.
me,
Because what happens is you got people just telling on people just to get a paycheck.
right? Lying, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. You definitely right about that, bro.
I don't want to talk
And
to
that's
people on the phone. I like people text me shit. I
right,
don't even answer no texts. Listen, that's what
right,
I'm not doing in 2025. If you ask
right.
me a question through text, I'm not probably gonna answer that. Period. Listen, bro.
I'm gonna leave it unseen.
Well, I mean, the thing is like, why don't you call me? I don't even know who you are
Right,
on the other line. I can't account in
right.
2025. You really can't account for the person on the other end is who they say they are when they want to communicate with you. If we're in the times where people are recording people's phone conversation and stuff like that, bro,
That's
I don't
that's
want to talk on
scary.
the phone with these with dudes, bro. Like I'm good, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's scary, bro.
I got my phone conversation limited down to a couple people, so then I know who I to talk to.
Hey, one thing I heard Compton Rick Rock say, he said, "Man, these motherfucking phone calls gotten so scary. When I get a call from a motherfucker that's in the industry like Whack or Luz or one of those niggas, he said I throw them motherfuckers off, man. I tell them I act like I hear static in the background or nigga, I throw their whole story off. Like, oh, I'm about to go to the store, man. I'll talk to you later. You know what I'm saying?"
Yeah, the phone scares them, bro, because he can't account for who's on the other side of that line now.
Right,
Like
and
if you
that's
ain't looking at somebody when you're on the phone with them, then you really can't account for them, bro. Most of my people I talk to, we're on the phone. We can see each other visually, bro.
right, right.
You know what I'm
Shit,
saying?
we talk on FaceTime every morning, shit, and
You know,
shit, nigga,
if I
we do,
talk to old school church, I
right,
am on. Talk to them on video call right now, bro.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. If you get somebody, if you get
Matter of
somebody
fact,
in
let me
on
see
our
if
call,
I'm gonna call him up right now. See if he got back from that Cat Williams show. Hold on, let me see if I bring him in for a couple minutes, man.
hey, hey, man, this computer about to go dead too, man.
You said what?
Fuck, that shit. This computer about to go dead. I think we got a couple of more minutes, so I think we cool for a second.
Chime in with him real quick for a couple minutes.
Let him know we live, man. Just keep it G with him and shit.
Right.
Tell him we on the show right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm here, man. Yeah, he was at the Cat Williams thing. He was out there in he had a show, big show in Florida.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a big show too, man. I seen him promoting it. So he probably getting him some rest right now, man.
Yeah, he'll hit me back. Yeah, man. But yeah, it was a big show, man, out there, man. He had a couple of them. I think he's on a, if I'm mistaken, he's on a tour right now.
Yeah, Cat Williams doing this thing, man. I think Cat Williams got a lot of plans, bro. He's doing what I call hurting people with the truth, man. And everybody who has interviewed Cat Williams, bro, they doing like 10 million views, 15 million views, 30 million views, man. Cat Williams, his name is starting to be one of them names, man, that you got to have on your show.
Mm, mm.
What you think?
Well, if you can, if you go for them.
Right? Yeah, because I'm pretty sure his numbers. I'm pretty sure his numbers don't went up like a mug.
Yeah, after that sharp interview, man, uh,
Right,
uh, his numbers went up, man, majorly. You know what I'm saying? And that kind of like kicked off his tour he's on right now.
right. And you
So I
can't be
don't even
mad at
think
him.
no, but I don't think most platforms still afford to even get him on and talk about what he want to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Eddie just bought that studio.
That warehouse,
50's not nah. So he bought an actual old shut down deactivated military base.
right? Big
So
base. They say it's bigger. They say it's bigger than what's his name?
so Tyler Perry.
It's bigger than Tyler Perry supposedly.
Yeah, it's millions of acres, man. He got some big land, bro. He got a base.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like a little town.
Yeah, so like
So
right
they
there in
had
itself, man. He's on a
they had
whole
how
nother.
they had housing quarters and all living quarters and all that stuff on there, man. So yeah, he gonna be good,
He's on a whole different plane. Like
right, man.
what 50 got was cool, but what Cat got, I think, is the biggest of them all.
I never knew that I never knew that Cat Williams was taking his career that serious, man. And I'm glad he is, though.
He always has, man. They was just blackballing him.
Right. And I'm glad. I'm glad he's starting to get what he deserved, man. He definitely deserved it, you
Like
know.
even to like his movies he put out, he ain't put out no bad movies, bro. Even if they didn't have like a lot of promotion behind them, like Alligator Man.
Hmm.
That's a pretty good movie. I gotta go watch that, man. But from what I've seen so far, it's a good movie, man.
Right. I
You know
think
what I'm saying?
anything that he, I think that anything that he's played in, I think he's done pretty dang good, man. I
Right,
like it. I like everything that he's doing, man. From his interviews to his stand up, all of that stuff, man. He his interviews and stuff, man. They're more like meat and potatoes type interviews. You know what I'm saying?
right,
You know,
right,
he always and think about it. He's been to all of these big parties, cause so he can tell you what's going on. You know what I mean?
right.
So
Hmm.
yeah, man. I like it, man. I like what he's doing.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'm trying to figure out something, man, because I ain't seen nobody in the comments. So I'm thinking that you did a live recording. You see
Um,
us on your YouTube?
nah, nobody came in there yet. I think somebody came in and they left. You know what I mean?
So I can't see the comments, but you. I mean, I ain't seen it how you seeing it then.
Right. Shit.
Let me see something.
Look, this computer about to die though, bro. So should we gonna close it out here, man. I think we done did about a good hour and some change, man. So let everybody know, man, how to get to your page, man. You know what I'm saying? We usually
Oh yeah. You live, man, because I can see your page on here right now. So I'm seeing
right,
it differently than you seeing it then, man.
right.
Yeah,
But yeah,
yeah.
we gonna close it out right now, man. Let everybody know how to get to your social media platforms, man. Your Instagram, your YouTube, your TikTok and stuff, man.
Oh yeah, man. We could do the Well, it's Real on Real Radio on YouTube, but my Instagram is a little bit more difficult, man. It's just put in Big Leaf and you'll find me. Just say that. It'll just come back
Yes,
to my
sir.
page. You know
Yes,
what I
sir.
mean?
And we gonna do this once a week, man. And the next show is gonna be on his page. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna try to do this awkward real show, man. We're gonna try to do it once a week. We may do like a Monday on my show, and then maybe like a Wednesday on his show. So you know,
Yeah, switch it up.
switch it up a little bit, man. So y'all definitely check my boy out, man. He got some cool content on Real to Real. You know what I'm saying? Real to Real Radio. You know what I mean? Y'all gotta go check
Real,
him
it's real,
out.
real, real. No, not real to real. It's real on real. R
Real,
E
real,
E. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Real on real. R
yeah,
E A
real on
L.
real.
Yeah, REEL. So radio. Yes,
Yes, sir. Yes,
sir.
sir. But yeah,
Yeah.
man, this is the awkward real show, man, and yeah, we're gonna close it out, man. So y'all holler back at us, man. We'll be
Right.
back later on this week to give y'all some more, some more of that stuff, man. And my my going out message for the younger generation is they stay off the streets, man, because that's why they made sidewalks. You know what I'm saying? Get your money. All right, y'all.